Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Miami Dolphins franchise. The Dolphins are on a 4-game winning streak and are playing some very, very good football. And last episode, we saw the debut of Kellen Mond as our starter. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in his debut. But one thing that really stuck out to us was that Sherwin Finney is probably going to be the face of the franchise going forward. There are a lot of teams in the NFL that have their pass rusher as their face. Myles Garrett comes to mind. Von Miller comes to mind. Guys like that, I think that Sherwin Finney has the potential to be that guy. Solomon Thomas has been impressive so far this year, and I am really liking what he is bringing to the table. We kind of picked him up off the streets, and he's been killing it. So going into this game, we have one of our first in a long time dev tray upgrade opportunities with Javon Holland. So we need to get him 2 tackles for loss, interception, or anything like that. And we will see if he can get there to the next development traits. Now, this Cowboys team is only only has 1 loss on the season, 8-1. And they have the #1 defense led by Trayvon Diggs. After this game, I'm actually going to go in and adjust his overall because he is way higher than an 81. We already know what he's doing in real life. I want to get that way up there. And our game plan going into this week is to create turnovers. I think we have to play good defense in order to stay up with this high-powered offense with Zeke and Dak, and they still have CeeDee Lamb, still have Amari Cooper, all these guys. And we all know about that #1 defense. We'll have to see if we can get it done here as we are at home. Can Kellen Mond start his career 2-0? Let's see what we do here as we kick it away, and here comes Dak out onto the field. He is the front runner for the MVP right now as well, with 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,400 yards. And here we go. As you can just see, they have 2 superstars on their offensive line. Then obviously the superstar X factor with Dak and Zeke, as Zeke gets the first handoff of the game and he gets 2 yards. Now our defensive line has really been the strength so far this year. Van Ginkel, Darius Howard, Solomon Thomas has come along, Raekwon Davis, and also Sherwin Finney. As they throw out to the left side, this one will be caught by Zeke, pushed out of bounds by Noah Igbenogany, who has been fighting for playing time. So at their own 44, quick throw, and that is knocked away. Byron Jones playing coverage on Amari Cooper. That brings it to a 3rd and 5 now. Let's see if we send the pressure. They send the screen pass out to the right side. This one will be caught in a missed tackle, and Zeke picks up the first down. Great juke move right there. Sherwin Finney on the tackle. So now at the 50s, Dak steps up in the pocket, throws to the right side. That one will be caught by Zeke, and he picks up another first down, 4 for 6 on this first drive for 40 yards for Dak. Play action fake again. We get lost in the scrum a little bit, and that one will be a catch on the sideline, bringing it to a 3rd and 3. They're using up a lot of clock on this opening drive here as they come out here with different looks. 5 wide this time, wide open, finding their tight end will be a first down to about the 11-yard line. And now Dallas with this 8-1 record is showing why they are one of the best offensive and defensive teams as Dak is in the pocket this time. He goes down. Van Ginkel was there, and also Raekwon Davis. He gets credit for the sack. And Davis had a huge season in season 1, but it seems like our defensive line is just getting better every week as he throws to the right side. That one will be tackled by Trayvon Roberts. CeeDee Lamb on the catch, and the Cowboys settle for 3 points. 3 touchdowns in his debut for Kellen Mond, 50% from the pocket. We'll see what he can do today as he comes out here with 3 wide receivers. TPH is not in the game. It's going to be Justice Hill who gets the screen pass to start it out. It's going to be a first down. Good way to start this drive. That's not how we usually start the game. We usually start the game running the ball. As now here's TPH checking in, and they do get the tackle in the backfield. That's a loss of 2 yards. So Kellen Mond under center this time for a 2nd and long. Play action fake. He's got time. He will just run this one, though, and he does get out of bounds. DeMarcus Lawrence was giving chase, and he gets 6 yards back. So 3rd and 6 now. Here is Mond, play action fake, waiting for Gesicki to get open, and he gets hit on the throw. It does get to Gesicki, but it will be stopped short of the marker as the pressure forced that short pass. So here are the Cowboys back out onto the field. Here's a throw to the right side. That one is caught by CeeDee Lamb, beating Xavier Howard in coverage. It will be a first down. So the Cowboys still have the same lineup on their offense, except for a new tight end, as they have it here at a 1st and 15. Here's a throw across the middle. That one will be caught by CeeDee Lamb. They still have the same weapons. Lamb, along with Dak and Zeke and all these guys, Amari Cooper. Everybody's still back with the Cowboys. Here on a 3rd and 1, here's a handoff, and this one will end the first quarter. That first quarter flew by because the Cowboys are just eating up drives. So now the second quarter starts with a sack. There is Eric Hopkins Jr., the rookie out of Alabama. He gets a stop for 9 yards of loss on that play. So that brings up a 3rd and 11. Getting out of the pocket is Dak again. Darius Howard giving chase, and it will be about a gain of 4. Now, Howard can run, flat out run as a defensive tackle, and Dallas sets up their 3 points. So here we go back on our offense. TPH trying to run the ball up the middle. That one isn't going to work again. The running game has been stopped so far on a couple of carries. Play action fake, though. There's the pressure by Lawrence. We get rid of it, and it's going to be knocked away. Looking for Jadarius Smokes. Their defensive line is giving us a lot of different looks here. 3rd and 11. The pressure there again. Kellen Mond just has to get rid of it, and it's going to fall incomplete. Another punt here for the Dolphins, as now here comes Dallas up 6-0. As here is Dak now back onto the field. In the pocket. Good protection. He rolls the left side, throws that way, and this one is knocked away. It will be Byron Jones in coverage, bringing it to a 3rd and 10 at the 29. Dak moving to the right side, throws to the sideline, a one-handed catch, and that is caught by CeeDee Lamb. First down, Dak making something out of nothing. They're across the 50 now. This clock continues to run. This is what they do. They run the ball well and use the clock. Handoff, and there is Zeke getting open and getting to the second level. It's going to be a first down to the 29. And this offensive line is actually blocking pretty well also. As now here is Dak throwing across the middle. This one caught by Lamb again. He's had like 6 targets already today. That brings it to the 22-yard line now. Dak in the pocket. Screen pass called, and this time Zeke cannot get out there. It looked like Javon Holland was there. 3 field goals for the Cowboys here in the first half. But we're down to just 4 minutes left here in the first half. Kellen Mond back onto the field, and the pressure gets to him. Maybe confusion in the backfield caused Kellen Mond to run into his own lineman, and that's a loss of 6 yards. Back at our own 19 now. Kellen Mond moving to the right side. Throws on the run. This time it's a first down. Our first in a long time. And that's Jadarius Smokes, the second-year pro, as he gets his first catch of the game, getting it to the 37. Play action fake, TPH. In the backfield, we try to wait for the receiver to get open, and we run out of time. It's a sack by McCoy. We had 5 pass protectors on that one, and only 3 rushers by Dallas, and they still get to us. 3rd and 22. We air this one out deep. There's a flag on the play, and it's going to be knocked away for Jalen Waddle, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway if he would have caught it, because it's going to be holding on the offense. It would have came back either way. Braden McKenzie gets called for that holding call, returning from injury as Liam Eichenberg had been filling in for him. And here is Dak now, back out onto the field. He throws to the left side. Open again is Amari Cooper. I mean, they are just making throws all over the field. And it looks like now the Cowboys are set up on the other side of the 50 again. Here is Gallup. Now he's getting involved. This one is a catch for 5 yards. At the 35-yard line now. Here's another throw to left side. On a 3rd and 5, they will convert to the 20-yard line, and Dallas once again getting another first down conversion. We're inside of a minute left here in the first half. Here's a throw on the run to the right side. That one caught by Lamb again. And now they call a timeout here to try to get onto the board one more time before halftime. Here is Zeke, handoff up the middle. And they get stuffed right there. 40 seconds in running here as they now get it to the 1. They call a timeout, 3rd and goal. There's a play action fake. They have to get rid of the pass. It's going to be a sack by Van Ginkel, and their kicking unit is not going to be able to get on the field for one last play to get a kickoff. And good play by Van Ginkel getting the sack. We saved the touchdown. So a little bit of a blunder there at the end of the first half by the Cowboys, as here we are back onto the field. Here's a throw to a wide open Lynn Bowden, and Kellen Mond cannot hit him. 3 of 8 to start this game, and we're into the second half. He doesn't even have 40 yards passing yet. This number 1 defense is really showing up. 3rd and 8, throwing to the right side. This one caught by Castillo, but it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down marker. We're not going to go for it there and give them great field position. We punt it away. Dak back out onto the field, throwing to left side. This one will be caught by Ezekiel Elliott. He has a few yards on that one. Not a big gain, though, bringing it to a 2nd and 7. Dak in the pocket, moves, gets hit on the throw way across the field, and somehow caught. Xavier Howard went for, I believe, the deflection. He may have tried to pick that one off, but Dak with the lucky throw across his body and way downfield. It's completed. So now here is Dak now from the 21. Here is a handoff. Ezekiel Elliott, and he gets to about the 15-yard line on just 12 carries, 50 yards for him. As he checks out of the game now, Dak throws across the middle. This is CeeDee Lamb again. How many targets is he going to get today? Timmy Obie on the stop. 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Handoff, Dak. And he does make a man miss. It's going to be a touchdown for Ezekiel Elliott. And now it is going to be a 17-0 game as they convert the 2-point conversion. And now here we go back out onto the field towards the middle of the 3rd quarter. They have used so much time in this game. Here is Mondo waiting for an open man, but then ends up running into his fellow offensive lineman, and that is going to be a sack. Paradis was out there trying to throw a block. So now 3rd and 15. Kellen Mond out of the pocket again, just heaves this one. It's picked off by who else? Trayvon Diggs. He comes down with it, and he gets back to the 35. And Kellen Mond has just been under pressure all game. Our receivers have been blanketed. I mean, this Dallas Cowboys team seems like a complete team this year. Screen pass call. This is Zeke, and he breaks a tackle and gets to about the 15-yard line. As that brings it to a 3rd and 3. Another handoff. This is Zeke again, inside the 5. It's going to be goal to go once again for the Cowboys. Our defense just cannot stop them on 3rd downs. 1st and goal now at the 2. Dak throws, and it's caught. Amari Cooper make that 24-0 here for the Cowboys. The Dolphins don't look bad. I think the Cowboys just look really, really good. We are outmatched in this one in every area, but we still have a whole quarter to go. So here is TPH. Only 4 carries in this game for Terrence Pitt Howard. As that brings it to the 34. 3rd and 4 now. Mond out of the pocket again. He's chased. He's going to pick it up, though. He gets kind of blocked, and then he just kind of steps out of bounds. He may have had a lot of more room to run. But now we get it to about the 42. We get a couple of yards now. 2nd and 5. Quick throw. It's KJ Hamler. Just traded for him last episode. He had a big game in his debut. That's his first catch of the game. 59 total yards for the Dolphins now. As we line up here with trips to the left side, we're going to throw on the run. This one will be caught, and that's Gesicki for his first catch of the game. And Mond throws on the run. That's where he is special. And now we get it to the 4th quarter. Handoff, TPH up the middle. His biggest run of the day, 9 yards. So we bring in the fullback here. This is Simmons, and here he throws a block. Good opening for TPH, and is going to get us to the 2. We finally get the ball into the red zone. We got to convert here. 1st and goal at the 2. This is going to be a pitch play out to the right side. TPH gets a block. Touchdown. We get in here at the end of this game and at least bring it to within 2 scores, but we do have to get the 2-point conversion here. We have a long way to go still. We have to come up with stops on defense, but here we line up for 2 to hopefully make it a 3-score game once we do score 3 times. Here's a throw across the middle, and it will be caught. 24-8. We have to do that 2 more times, though, And Jalen Waddle gets in. And now here we go back on a defense. Handoff to Zeke. He's in the zone. He does get tackled by Sherwin Finney. And that brings him to a 3rd and 9 at the 37. Can our defense come up with a stop? We need the pass rush to get to Dak. He throws across the middle. It's going to be caught by the running back, and it's going to be a tackle. And it looks like that's going to be Raekwon Davis who comes up for the stop. And we do get the punt we need. We have to score twice now and get 2-point conversions as well. Here's a throw across the middle. This one caught by Waddle. He picks up a gain of 8. Kellen Mond is still not at 100 yards passing, as his secondary has been good. 2nd and 2, throw to the right side, and it's going to be caught. And this is Hamler, who has space, makes a man miss, and that one puts Mond over the century mark. So here's Kellen Mond once again, throwing to left side. This one will be caught. Bowden had some separation on Trayvon Diggs. It's a 1st down. We eventually get it to the 16-yard line. 4.5 to go. We're trying to use less clock as possible. And this is going to be a throw, and Castillo goes up and gets it. Tackled by the shoestring of Leighton Vander Esch, as now we get it to the 7. 3rd and inches now. Moving to the right side. Kellen Mond, he's going to take off. Will he fight for the yardage? He won't. He'll get down at the 2. Now we have goal to go now. Here, Mond under the pocket. And that one will be thrown to Jalen Waddle for the touchdown. And now we have to get the 2-point conversion to make it a 1-score game. Maybe a late game surge here as Mond is in the pocket. Pressure. He's flushed out. He just throws this one across the middle, and it's caught. Jalen Waddle comes back for the football, and it's just an 8-point game. We have all 3 timeouts now. Here's a handoff. This is Zeke. He cuts back to the right side, picking up a gain of 5. We get him to a 3rd and 3. This is where they have killed us all game long, as Dak is now in the pocket. 4 wide receivers out there. He steps up, throws, and that one is caught. They have so many weapons on 3rd down to go to, whether it's Zeke out of the backfield, CeeDee Lamb, he's playing in the slot everywhere, and Amari Cooper as well. Here's a throw to their tight end, caught. And that one will be pushed out of bounds, so at least the clock does stop. As that brings us to a 3rd and inches. This is a read option call. What a perfect play call. And Dak takes it to the middle of the field and does go down. He probably could have took that one to the end zone. Maybe he wanted to go down to start using some clock. So now at the 2-minute warning at the 32, here's a handoff. We need to start calling these timeouts. Gain of 3. We call our first. 2nd and 7. We need to stop, and we also probably need to push them back. They're in the field goal range. Here is Zeke breaking a tackle in the hole. He does pick up about a couple of yards. 3rd down. We call our 2nd timeout. 1 more timeout remaining here. 3rd and 3. Zach, I can't even talk. Gets the handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, and that one will be the game. The Dolphins try to come up with a stop there at the end, and Dak was efficient all game long, and their defense was top-notch. They played like the number 1 defense. It definitely felt like I was playing the number 1 defense. We could not do anything, and that's one thing I like about these sliders. If you're playing a good team, you're going to feel them. And we just cannot do anything. I mean, our offense was absolutely terrible. Besides those last couple of drives, we didn't get anything to our receivers. Jalen Waddle had 2 for 10. That's not good enough. We definitely need to get him the ball more. But like I said, I think that was kind of a rude awakening right there, because if we play a top offense and a top defense like that, I don't know if we have the horses on offense on our offensive line to be able to block those guys, and then just to be able to keep up with those guys offensively is definitely a struggle when we're not having time to throw the football. Our receivers were kind of getting open, but we didn't have time to get them that football, and it ended up resulting in this loss. As now we're at our 9th game, 5-4 going into this next week, and we will take on the Chargers, who have 2 wins on the season. And I want to show you guys the focus scouting. This is the part where you choose a player to really scout heavily. Now, Justin Parsons is the top quarterback. We will have an episode where we go over like all of these guys, but it's a lot to go through, and we don't really know too much about a lot of these guys. But we do want to scout the top quarterback in the draft to see if he is an option for us. I also want to scout the top guard in Fitzpatrick as well. And then Colin Curtis, who is a second-round defensive tackle. Kirkpatrick. I don't know why I said Fitzpatrick. Kirkpatrick. So our 3 focus players who we will focus on here are a quarterback, a left tackle, and a guard. And I definitely want to improve that offensive line. So offensive line is definitely probably our biggest need going into next season. But we still have a lot of season to go here, as we are sitting here in second place. But look at our division. Really good this year. I haven't seen our division this good in a while, but you can just see the difference between us and the other teams is that they're scored a lot of points. We're not. We're giving up a lot of points. 246 to only 191 scored. So we are 5-4, but we're barely hanging on right now. Hopefully that consistency comes. We start playing some good defense. Our pass rush is really going to need to lead us here. It's obviously the best part of our team. So we're going to have to step it up here. The next couple episodes will be doubleheader episodes, so watch out for those. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.